Welcome back. Today is going to be a little shorter, I'm thinking, but I'm going to be planning on I noticed there's a couple play states in our game that we don't need, so I can update that, take them out. They were part of the template I have made for starting Lua games and stuff. But what I want to do is, instead of hard coding in which vulture, or I'm hard coding in a vulture 1 right now, but I need to have it set where it loops through all the vultures, right? Not just a vulture 1, but a vulture 2 and a 3 and a 4. So I'm going to try to put our vultures in a table. That way we can kind of render all our vultures at once here. Okay. Yeah, so I guess that's the next thing on the to-do list. So right here we populate a vulture 1 variable with a vulture instance. But we want to do something different. Well, yeah, we want to put into a vulture table a vulture instance. Okay. Where do we even start with this? Would it be in our play state? It depends on the wave. The wave we're in decides how many vultures get trying to think of how we want to do this. Yeah, how do we change the waves? What is that? We've got to wipe all the platforms. So if you look at our entire playstate update function, it's right here, which is so I'm thinking maybe we have a shoot, I don't know. What I was going to say was going to have a member of our playstate called Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3, etc. As Boolean values, and say if Wave 1, add 5 ostriches to the table or whatever. I really don't know how to do this. I really don't know. Because they kind of spawn in, like one might go and then move, and then another one and then move, as far as the vultures go. But I guess I'm gonna look at, okay, actually, first things first, let's get rid of those weird place states that we don't need. actually it's like, yeah, I don't know why these things are here. This is just part of my old code for a template, so we don't need any of this. Oh, this is trip seed anyway. Which isn't even in here anymore. Oh, it's fail state. Okay. So maybe fail state we can just say game over or something. Because I can imagine us needing that. So we'll just say game over, except we'll love graphics.set font to be our small font. Okay. So we've updated our fail state. Okay. Okay, so it looks like our title screen state's actually working. We just never defer to it for speed of developing purposes. Then our win state is also full of weird stuff. We don't need any of this. And I guess maybe we can say like U1 or something just as a template. Perfecto. Okay. We don't need these open. They were just kind of bugging me that those were doing stuff. So I'm curious if our player class has any and all Vulture 1 hard codes. Yep. So all of these need to be checked on every... Oh, actually, it's just here. Okay. Checked on every Vulture in the list. So we just need to give our list right here. We need to say like that we're gonna have a list called I don't know, enemies. So you don't want to do this every frame. It's like see. Oh God. Okay. Let me try this again. We don't want... I guess a question is like, does this init function only ever get called once? Right at the beginning? because I'm not trying to, you know, our list of enemies, or if we have vultures, gets an empty table, right? Then we're going to say table.insert we insert into our vultures table this vulture instantiation. Okay. We've got to do that for all the vultures though, so that's what I'm confused about. And we have to determine the waves and stuff, which is why I was wondering if it could be in DT or not. Because yeah, we don't want to overwrite any of this stuff in the update function. So maybe we cycle through all the vultures. No, I don't know, guys. All I want to check, make sure our vulture has an exploded boolean, which it does. For now, we'll do this into our vultures table. So let's test this by saying for key v pairs see, and now there's no vulture 1. What it really is for vulture value. See, I don't know if that's right to put it like, because this should be the index and this is the actual value in this table. So I think I need to say for k vulture, for index vulture in pairs vultures, do a vulture update. I guess let's see if this renders our vulture or not anymore. It's gonna hate that our vulture 1 is still being referenced. Play state. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna hate that we've got vulture 1 referenced and stop us. Let's try this. In our ostrich, we're going to find every vulture 1. And we've got to change this. This whole thing needs to happen for k vulture in pairs of our vultures table. Do this line of code, except instead of this, it's every vulture. Not just vulture 1. Okay. Let's see if that lets it work. Vulture 1 is still in playstate 91. Oh, playstate. Playstate 91. Same with this. We need to say Okay. We're also going to render every single vulture like that. Let's try that. 104 play state. Maybe I can do that now. Side collides 104, still no. We're gonna not worry about that right now. Because instead of Vulture Y, it's more like... See, this should work. Vulture's 1. I don't know why that doesn't work. I'm just trying to see if it renders on screen. Vulture 1 on Vulture 308. See, this needs to be self. Yeah, this needs to be self. Yeah. Okay. So now we can scale how many bad guys we're rendering and stuff. But we need, I'm actually kind of curious why this was failing. Our Vultures table gets populated at the very beginning with the Vulture. So from the init of your play state, our Vulture 1 index should have something to print. I was a little confused why that didn't work. What was that? For our Vulture here. So print enemy collide to string player collides with an enemy, and the enemy that gets passed in is the Vulture 1 index. Yeah, why doesn't that work? A nil value, side collides, enemy a nil value. Oh, this is not side collides, it's just collides enemy now. Because we changed that function last time. Right? Okay, yeah. So now we can detect collision on at least the first Vulture. Cool. Okay. So yeah, you can do the index 1 for that. I'm just gonna turn that off for now. And the thing is, see how I use the same for K, comma. This K and this V are all local to the loop, whatever you want to call this, the table iterate. It takes in a table and it'll do something however many times in that table. So this could be a little better. This could be for key platform in pairs, collidable platforms, do a platform render. And then K Vulture. Yeah. Okay. So we've at least, you know, this, I still don't like this. Because if we're in wave 2, we need, you know, different Vultures. So we need to have some way of I don't know how to do that. Because they also need like time. They need to come out one at a time. So we have to figure out how to do that. Okay, well, else can we do today? Because that was just refactoring stuff. I wasn't really adding anything, you know. But might just call that good for today, because it's been a weird day. You know, I really like when I can program like 2 hours, but I don't think it's quite sustainable to be expecting or hoping for that every time. And then I get kind of burnt out thinking about me wanting to program X amount of time, and then I just want it to be a habit, you know. I don't want to feel pressured or overwhelmed by it. It's amazing to see all this freaking code that came out of nowhere, you know. Came from our brain. Well, what do we do? Do we give ourselves another vulture and see if that works? Let's give ourselves another vulture in our play state. So how about maybe platform 2 or something? So the Vulture class takes in 4 arguments, takes in an x, a y, a width, and a height. And it looks like I'm actually not using another argument that I was passing in. So see how this just takes, oh no, it's a vulture, sorry, platform spawn, yeah. So platform spawn needs to be, yeah, where do we do this? This platform spawn gets set to a variable called platform spawn. Where do we use that? We don't use that. I guess we don't need it. For now, I'm gonna comment it out. But not delete it, because I don't know if we are actually using it. Our width and a height, you know, if we take out that platform spawn, we don't need this in here anymore. We don't need this in here anymore. And then we have just left of our okay. Let's try this. Let's see if this gives us 2 vultures. Platform spawn a nil value in 99 vulture. We use platform spawn in our vulture at 99. We say, oh, this is setting the viewport. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we do need that. So that's the reason I didn't delete it. I instead, what am I doing? So right here in our vulture, we do need platform spawn. Right there. Okay. Then we need to give our place state right here. We need to say this is platform 3. This is platform 2. Okay, let's try that. Okay, that's it. Let's try that. Okay. Dude, heck yeah. Did you see him just walk up on that platform? But that's why our refactor we did today helps us. Oh god. So yeah, it looks like it looks like ostrich, or it looks like vulture collision detection. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Looks like our vulture collision detection on platforms is busted. But, you know, we can work on that. Oh god, it's jank, man, it's jank. It's gonna be a lot of working to figure out how to get this to be smooth. Okay, well, we've got multiple vultures. We've got it scalable where we just made a new vulture and then it automatically rendered it for us and updated it for us. So basically the idea is we need to iterate through every vulture in this table upon play state and check for if they're exploded or not. And if they're exploded, we need to remove them from the table. You know, only update and render non-exploded vultures. And then this table needs to repopulate every wave. Repopulate with new stuff. So now, the other problems are a lot like with our random bubble spawn, where the random number that the vultures are getting to fly, gets set equal to one another. So both of our vultures were jumping randomly, but at the same random seed. So they're doing it in sync, which they should do it in Backstreet Boys instead. But you know, small steps. Small steps. It's like a lot of this moving forward is, I'm feeling a lot of resistance in some ways of, I know how complicated it's gonna be, and my brain is like, that's a lot of crap you don't know how to do, and then it gets overwhelming, and then I don't know what I want to, you know, I just like get overwhelmed and then feel stressed to come and want to do this when this is what, you know, I'm trying to build and do. So I just got to plan it one step at a time, little by little, because I get overwhelmed thinking about how much stuff I still have to do and how much I still don't know how to implement. But I think we made huge progress so far, you know? I mean, you look at this and it's like, this is clearly Joust, you know? I mean, I've been working on it for months and months and months, but I'm really happy that it looks and feels like it does. And I'm really proud of it so far, so we'll continue. Yeah, we'll have to see why our ostrich side collision platforms is not as reliable as our ostriches. See how they're jumping at the same time every time or whatever? Yeah. That's sick. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call that a day. I'm gonna get add with a message saying refactored Vulture logic to Vulture logic for table of enemies. Added one enemy. And then get P. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry it was a little shorter of a day, but hey, we hit 30 minutes at least, so that's good. I'll catch you tomorrow.